This is the Gerber Armbar Mini. Alright, there's a good chance, about 99.9% of you know what that is. And if you got a heavy set of keys, you'll know what that is too. I have used a Classic SD Victorinox. No doubt probably everybody's got one. And then one time I even tried using the Leatherman Micro. Get the camera in focus. This one here's from like 06, I believe it was. But if you know anything about Leatherman, this one right now on Amazon is $50. And just me personally, I'm not that big of a fan of locking multi-tools like this anyway. And for one reason, for example, if you get your knife out, you pull that up and you go using it, you're eventually going to get slack like this, and you're naturally going to hold it right here, and that could get them down right there and cut you, which I've had happen. Not fun. So then that's why I just always went back to these. Well, all you get on these is a knife, scissors, nail file / screwdriver, tweezers, and a toothpick. That's all you get. Now it's got these plastic handles, which are pretty good, but these used to be, I can remember numerous times, Walmart, Magic Mart, Kmart used to be open, all those stores, Lowe's, these used to be like $9, $12 at most. And I remember I got this one about a year and a half ago, and it was $12 at Walmart all year round. Well, now they're $24. And just in my personal opinion, $24 for a knife that's got plastic handles and hardly no tools at all. The blades are flimsy like that. I just don't see that being economical. So I went on a search to find some other ones, and this is what I'm trying now. Settled with this. This is the Gerber Armbar Mini. Hasn't been out that long. You can get it off Amazon for around $20, or I got mine, well, get the camera to focus. I got mine at AutoZone for $21. And already being a full-size Gerber armbar owner, it was almost a no-brainer. So yeah, here's a quick size comparison to the Gerber Armbar Trade. And then let's get some quick measurements here. So with the bottle opener, and we'll open this up, show everything it's got in it too here in a minute. With the bottle opener, this is about 2 3/4 long. Your Victorinox Classic SD is about 2 1/4 inches, and then the Micro is 2 1/2. So here's the kind of fun part here. Let's get some zoom. If you place the Victorinox on top of the armbar, about the same size that way, and then if you place them this way, they're about the same. Very, very close in size. Alright, we went by dimensions. Now let's get some weight. Let's tear the scale. Alright, Classic SD, standard, other than minus a few holes drilled. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. 21 grams on that. Okay. We'll just set that off to the side up here. Now we have the Gerber Armbar Mini with all stock parts and the keychain, 37 grams. Okay. Now the Leatherman Micra. It is 49, jumping to 50, so let's just call that 50 grams. 50 grams for it. So as you can see, the Gerber Armbar Mini basically just splits your weight between the Classic SD and the Micra. And the size is about the same as the Classic SD. So, pretty good on the weight. I don't even hardly know it's on my keys when I got it on there. Okay, so now let's see what the Victorinox and the Armbar has as far as tools. I already showed you what the Classic SD has. So now let's look at the Armbar. So right off the bat, you got the bottle opener / pry bar, which I think I actually like a little bit better than the flip one on my trade. Doesn't bend the caps as bad. Just a small detail, of course. But then you get a package opener. Now this doesn't come on all models. I got mine at AutoZone, and they only carry this blue handled version and the black handled version. Amazon gives you more options. I'll have a link below if you want to pick up one of these. And the black handled at AutoZone has a full length knife like the Classic SD, which I hardly ever used. I wanted this because I like the color of the handles, number one. And number two, I used to own a Gerber dime. It was junk. The pliers broke on it, and I'm not the only one that's had that problem. You can read the Amazon reviews, and everyone's had that problem with it. But it had this package opener, and I love that. So I got that on this one. It has a pair of scissors, much like the Classic SD. Now I will say, these scissors, to say the least, like on a scale 1 to 10, they're about like probably I'd say a 5. That is the one thing I will give Victorinox, and probably the only reason I have stayed with them as long as I have. I have had Super Tinkerers, I've had the Swiss Card, I've had numerous of these. It seems like they don't hold an edge on their knives. That's why I took them out of my main carry years ago. But these scissors, and they've updated these a little bit now. You can see mine sticking. But they always had this spring right here, and you can replace these. You can order replacements. And these has always been sharp. You can use them about anything. But the one flaw with the Gerber is it has, right here you can see it, it just got a piece of metal that bends. Right there, see that? That right there is what happens. I've had that happen probably 6 or 8 times now. Now you can use it on paper, of course, and they do work. But see, they're right there. If you go too far, it snaps. But if you don't go far enough, like if you just go to right here, you can see you got all that's not even used. So then when you go down all the way, like I went slow that time, but right there, I'm just kicked out again. That's the only problem I have with this thing. Like, I wish Gerber would fix that, because Gerber can make one good tool 1 minute, and then the next I feel like they dismiss that small little detail. They could have just really conquered the Classic SD. But it is kind of nice that they have this. The Classic SD does have, on the nail file, let me find it, it did have what they marketed a flat screwdriver, which did work pretty well. But this does have a big upgrade from that. It's got a 3D full, it's not flat like a Leatherman, I can't remember the name of that one off the top of my head, but they got flat bits. These here are actually full around. That's the Phillips. Be good for a pair of glasses or something. Battery doors. And then here's the flat. There's that. And if we compare the tools on the Classic SD and the Gerber Armbar Mini, they pretty much got the exact same thing. Oh, and I forgot, it also does have, this was one of my major requirements, if the tool I was looking at didn't have tweezers, I wasn't going to get it. This does have a pair of tweezers, much like the Victorinox. They're about the same size, just angled. And those are discreetly hidden right here. A little bit of pros and cons on this. The scissors, okay, I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they just snap out of place when you, there it goes again. I don't like that. And see, sometimes you can't even get it closed. I don't really like, I don't know how they could fix this other than maybe put it on this end, but I don't really like the placement of the keychain, because I feel when you get it on your keys, all this bottle opener does, and it is nice. I like the bottle opener. Like I've used on my full-size armbar trade, I have used that for automotive work and everything. And so I don't really want to get rid of it, and the only way you could is to grind it off. But when this is on your keys, it wants to keep hooking into your key rings, getting all twisted up, all that. So that's really the only two negatives I've got with the Armbar Mini. And as far as the pros, I like the size, I like the weight, I like the package opener, because I haven't had that since my Gerber dime. I really like that. It keeps all the dirt and gunk off your main carry and lets you keep it for real tasks that need more leverage and sharpness. And I like the screwdrivers, because I carry my Gerber Armbar full-size trade, so that gives me a big Phillips. And then now I have a precision for battery doors and whatever else I may have to take apart. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try. Now if you don't like the armbar, I was between it or the Swiss Tech. I don't remember the name of it. I'll put up a picture. This is what it looks like. Walmart sells those too, I believe. And it is very, very comparable to the Classic SD, but I just wanted to change it up a little bit. I'm already in the Gerber Armbar side of things, so I just kind of want to stick with them a while, see how it works, how it packs, and everything else. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. There's a link in the description to this Gerber Armbar. You can get it off of Amazon for $20. That's an affiliate link, just helps these videos keep going. There's multiple colors and all that. You can decide on which one you want. They've got teal, black, blue. I think they might even have an orange, like the burnt orange, something like this maybe. Not sure on that. So yeah, they got about all of them. And $20, and then you can just change things up a little bit, whether you're tired of the price of these or you just want to change your gear load out. This is what I'm going to try using. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a blessed day and happy tinkering as always.